So with the introduction of fantasy foot players, the big question is, how do they evolve? How do they upgrade? And what do they upgrade to? So I believe if we come out of here, I wonder if they've got the dashboard. So this is going to be just a quick view that you can see. You have the campaign launch. You have attacking and midfielder and also defender and goalkeepers. Then you have obviously just the normal ones. So the first upgrade is going to be attacking and mid, 1 goal or assist in the next 4 league games. You then have defender goalkeepers, 1 clean sheet. 2 wins in the next game of 4 games, basically, for another upgrade. 3 appearances in 4 league games. And the player's club scores 11 goals in the next 4 league games. That is crazy. So it is domestic league. So for instance, if it is the Premier League, then it's got to be in the Prem. It can't be Champions League in the Prem. It's just got to be domestic. So for instance, Real Madrid can't be in Europa, Champions League, can't be in a La Liga Cup. It's got to be in the actual league. So La Liga itself, Serie A, Bundesliga, Bundesliga 2, whatever league they're in, that is where it's got to be done. Now, in terms of the players, so for instance, we've got somebody like Greasy. Good old Greasy, he's got his 91. So what you'll be able to get from that card and be able to see, so if you go into here and go France, we should see the 91. So this is the fantasy foot. So obviously he's coming in with his stats. He is a 91 campaign launch. With the striker, you have then the fantasy FC rules. So for the attacker and midfielders, he must achieve 1 goal or assist in the next 4. So it doesn't matter what order they actually go for. This can be the last one he goes for. So that will get him a +1, so make him a 92. You then have club wins 2 games, so it can be the first 2, it can be the last 2. You get a +1 for that as well. You've then got the player himself, so it is Griezmann, it is Andre, Marquinhos, Mendy, Konate have to make 3 appearances. I believe as long as he's on the pitch, he should be fine. So if he makes a sub, I'm pretty sure as long as he steps foot for at least a minute, he will be an appearance. Then obviously club scores 11 goals in the next 4, which I think is pretty crazy. Like obviously it's not meant to be easy, but that is a lot of goals in the next 4 matches. I just don't see many teams doing that, to be honest. So you're looking at like, if your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable. But make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. What is it, about 3 goals, 3, 6, 9, 12? Yeah, you're looking at about 3 goals per game. It's not unobtainable. If you can definitely get that first game, because that's requiring you to win all 4 games as well, because not many teams are scoring 3 to 4 goals and still losing. It can happen, but 4 games in a row, very unlikely. So that is an attacker option. We then also have somebody like, for instance, if we went for Konate, just because he's French as well and he's easy to find, so we go centre back, he should be on that first page. So instead, as you can see, if you go into the additional information, which is just here, you will then have for defenders and goalkeepers, they've got to achieve 1 clean sheet instead of the goal and the assist. Same with the win 2, make 3, and also 11 goals for the club. You have basically got the chance of getting a 91 Konate, or if he just makes the appearance, you've got at least an 88. So all of them are live, including this. We also have, I believe, I'm going to see how this works. I believe that the players, the heroes are live as well. I want to see first, but I'm pretty sure I got told they were. And, oh, no, they're not. I think they stay the same then. I believe oh, hold on, no, here we go. Look, okay, this makes sense, yeah. I was going to say, last year they definitely were live. So this fantasy hero is eligible for 2 additional upgrades in the next 4 domestic league matches. It is the same, so they are with a team. So as you can see for Tevez, this item is based on the form of Man City. In terms of him winning 2 games the next 4 and club scores 11. So it makes it a little bit harder because obviously they don't get the chance of having an appearance. Who would have thought? But in terms of it, it will depend on their team as well. So I wonder, can we search the fantasy team yet? What would they be under? Because EA, you'd think they'd be under fantasy foot, but they're definitely not all the time. Who else have we got? Yeah, they're not gonna be on here yet, are they? They normally take a couple of days to load into this bit. But Let's have a look. I'm interested. Who is Volair playing for then? Because there is a few, and naturally you can go search them. They are all going to be there, so that's not a problem. Volair, I'm so thankful. We're still waiting on a Di Natale, but Volair has got a +1. Werder Bremen or Broman, either one. We've obviously got the win to 11. It doesn't matter on defender or attacker for this. It is just based on the 2 wins and 11 goals. So everybody's going to have notifications on for all of these teams to see how they go. I like it. I think it's a great objective for both of them to get the upgrades, and it does make football a little bit more interesting when looking at the actual fantasy team, because obviously they have to score or assist or clean sheet as well, so there's more on the line. We've got a lot of good players that will have a look. I'm interested to see what this Volair card can do, even if it is only a +1 right now. Still going to be a great kind of investment later on down the line. It's a shame that they gave him chip shot and aerial. I kind of wanted something different, but that is how they upgrade. Let me know down below if you need it more clarifying, but you can see it on the objective window if it wants to load. It's on, I'm pretty sure it's on the objective window, you can see it, or if you go into, there you go, yeah, it is on the objective window, or if you want to go in on the player, you can see it in the additional information just there.